Same like Your Name, the beginning shows different timelines. The first one was when she already died, and the second one is when they were already friends. After that, we go into the actual story on how they met. First impression is that guy is really not into her, and he's very monotone, depressing, and very emotionless. Soon we begin to learn that's how he really is. Nihilistic, uncaring of others, in his own world, and doesn't say anything. He's a very unlikable character, but I'm more like him than I would like to admit. And of course, the girl is all over the place with personality. It felt really out of place at first, like she randomly just chose him out of nowhere with no explanation. That was the thing that kind of bothered me. She did talk about it at the beach, but that didn't really explain much. I was still unsatisfied. I don't know if it's because of the character, but I was slowly not liking it and not feeling it. Cause he's so unresponsive and giving nothing back. If they're not really friends, then why are they together? It felt forced. He also randomly cares about her during the fireworks, and that came out of nowhere, but I was hoping he would finally say something like that. He was finally starting to care about other people while at the same time still being emotionless. But slowly at the later part of the movie, it was redeeming itself. I did read the Wikipedia of this movie, and that really kinda spoiled it for me. Cause I know she got stabbed and he was friends with someone at the end, so I could see those two coming. But I was hoping it was not when they were going to meet right when he was giving a speech on how great she is. Then I was right, because that's the most beautiful and impactful thing he said so far in the movie. Right when they were texting, she suddenly stopped replying. That's why in the beginning he was asking about it. The back part of the movie really made me feel something. I didn't cry, but there were like 3 or 4 moments that really made me feel emotional, and almost tearing up. But when she said she found herself, I wasn't really buying it. She didn't really change or grow or something. It just felt like a dying person's last compliment or moral of the story type of speech, cause I really didn't see it, or explain why she wanted to be like him. It makes sense for him to want to be like her, but not the other way around. So I kinda lost her at the speech there. So far I haven't read any Wikipedia of the movies I want to watch except for this one, which like I said ruined the experience for me. Cause I want to see if I'm actually interested in the movie or not. Because obviously I wouldn't just jump straight into a movie without knowing anything. Sacrificing like 2 hours of my life on something I may not be interested in is not a smart idea. But at the same time it's exciting and it might inspire me. And you really don't know what to expect. But for this one, I just wish I didn't know she would get stabbed. That was lingering in my mind the whole time. I just didn't know when it would happen. The constant joke of death, mortality, the sense of time ticking away is also inspiring. The contrast between an emo boy and a happy girl is a good balance. Also, a lot of spicy things happen in the movie. There are surprisingly a lot of good quotes here. Maybe I was mad because this girl is basically thrusting herself onto him. He's a lucky guy, and he knows he's dying, but it doesn't seem like he cares, or is wasting precious time with her by acting like that. But at the same time, I also wouldn't really care if certain people died, even if I know they will. So why am I mad if I'm exactly the same? Is it because she's a good person and didn't deserve that kind of treatment? I would most likely be annoyed if someone always wanted to hang out with me also. And I'm also very shy and naturally introverted. But anyway, at the end when she finally explained why she chose him, that one was satisfying, describing how she always saw him alone and wanted to get to know him. And to find out that their name also connects, it was also a nice cherry on top. For this one, I had some doubts at first, but it has a certain charm to it. The conflicts are good and not too many side characters to get sidetracked. All of the characters serve a purpose. But there's just some feeling of uneasiness or something I can't explain. Cause I really feel like he wasted the opportunity. Or he should have told her best friend. But maybe the moral of the story is that you can learn from his mistakes. And death doesn't just come to the girl with the pancreas problem. Death comes to everyone. So this one, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, a very fun and sad movie at the same time. This one is a 9 out of 10.